¿Cuándo va esta cabeza?
¿El qué, mami?
Hey guys, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Let's see, we will give
Good
the
evening,
rest maybe
teacher.
about a minute. Hey Liliana, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi Alma.
New look, teacher.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, new look for today.
More younger.
Yeah, that's what people have been telling me, that I look younger without the beard. So how's everybody doing? How are you doing, guys? How was your weekend? Let's see, let me ask Sonia. So how was your weekend, Sonia?
Can you repeat that, please, teacher?
Ah, yeah, sure. So how was your weekend? Saturday, Sunday? What did you do?
I was the shopping in
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday in my house.
Okay. And you went shopping, then what did you shop for?
Clothes.
Ah, clothes. Okay.
Yes.
And then Sunday you just had to stay home.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you, Sonia, for sharing. Let's see, what about the rest? If I ask, let's see, Elvin, what about you, Elvin? What did you do on Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday, working.
Okay, and Sunday?
Here at my house.
Okay, so you just stay home.
Relax.
Okay.
Teacher. Hola,
Yes.
good evening, teacher.
Yes,
Aún no
Mauricio.
llego a la casa, me voy a tardar unos minutos para conectar la cámara. Ahorita solamente voy a estar escuchando nada más, teacher.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Mauricio, for letting me know. Thank you, Elvin. So on Sunday, time to relax. Okay.
Relax.
Let's see. Maybe I'm going to ask Karina Canales. What about you? How was the weekend? What did you do?
No, teacher, very busy and very tired.
Did you work on the
I
weekend?
work all weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
all weekend.
And these people, she know this Saturday is for sleep.
Exactly. You're completely right. If we don't work, then we try to get some sleep. Okay, thank you, Kari. Let me ask one more. Let's see. What about Sandra? What about you, Sandra? What did you do during the weekend?
At board, teacher. Now rest.
Okay, so just resting, no more, just relaxing.
Now, yeah.
Okay. Okay, excellent, guys. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's almost December. So imagine that tonight is November the 20th. So it's almost over. And then December, do you have plans for December? Anything special for December? Let's see. I'll ask maybe Luis. Plans for December, Luis?
I share with my family
Mm-hmm.
and I rest and celebrate Christmas.
Okay, celebrate Christmas. Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you, Luis. What about Marlon? What are your plans for December?
I will have to work at December, teacher.
So you have to work.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we will all do. So some people have vacations in December.
Yeah. I celebration my my mom.
So you celebrate your mom. Is it her birthday in December?
Yes, in December.
Okay. Okay, I see. Cool, then thank you, Marlon, for sharing. And maybe the last one that I'm going to ask. Let's see, Emerson, what about you? Any plans for December?
I don't know. Maybe make a peda.
Okay. Okay. So probably you're drinking or having a party.
Party and drink in my house with my friends.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
don't
just but Emerson is honest, right, about what he's doing. He's just honest about what he's doing. Okay, already then, yeah, parties, many other things we do in December. Many other things that we do. It's a Christmas bonus is coming, remember? So we're almost there. And let's see, maybe I'm going to ask one more. Let's see, Liliana, what about you? Any plans that you have for December?
Pues family, teacher.
So you're spending time with your family.
En family nada más.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Yeah, it's time for family, for friends to spend time if you have a couple, right? With your friends as well. So it really depends on what you may want to do in this beautiful month that is coming. And we get the Christmas bonus. That don't forget that, right? Okay. Excellent. Then so now we'll go ahead and check some of the things we did on Friday. So let's try to remember a little. Let me ask, let's see, Karen. So what do you remember, Karen? What did we do?
Good evening. I remember they use the ID. Uh, yeah, the simple present, affirmative, negative. They use the word of do. It doesn't.
Okay, do. So when do we use do and does at the beginning of the sentence? Do you remember?
Do is they using the word the pronoun I, you, they, we, and the
Mhm.
doesn't in the third person he, she, and it.
Okay, good. And we use it to ask questions, right, Karen? Okay, okay, perfect. Then yeah, so simple present. And we're basically talking about different things like asking questions. Okay. Let's see, what about let's see, Paola, do you remember any other thing? What else do you remember, Paola? What did we do?
Um, um, eh, presentation, job description, the other groups.
Okay, yeah, we also had the presentation in which you were talking about maybe one or two, maybe one or two, maybe one or two activities that we do at work. I was thinking about the word, what to say. Let's see, maybe I'm going to ask. Let me see, let me ask Belki. So what are some of the activities that you do at work, Belki? Maybe you can mention one or two.
Repítame la pregunta, teacher.
Okay, activities, can you mention one or two activities that you do at work, like send emails, have meetings with the customers, something like that? So what are your activities, Belki?
No le comprendo, teacher, la pregunta.
Okay, let me type it so you understand it, Belki. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me draw it. Okay, so this is for you, Belki. Mention two activities you do at work.
Ok, ya le comprendí. Me está preguntando de dos actividades de mi trabajo.
Exactly, two
Ok.
activities.
I work an intercomplex Lourdes Supertext. My work
Okay.
quality auditor. Approved and denied production.
So you approve and deny production.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Okay, cool, Belki, thank you. Now maybe I'm going to ask, let's see. Maybe Nereida. What about you, Nereida? Two activities that you do at work.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening a todos.
Hi, good evening.
Dos actividades de mi trabajo. General cleaning y story merchandising y salesperson.
And you're also a salesperson, so you sell products, Nereida.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let me see. We're gonna have one more. Let's see. Maybe Christian. What about you, Christian? Two activities that you do at work.
I ¿Qué hago? Espérame, tantas cosas. I repair computer.
Okay, you repair computers.
I help with technical support customer.
Okay.
I visit customer.
You visit customers. Okay. Great, Christian. Fair enough. Good job
Ready, teacher.
providing the activities. Thank you, Mauricio. Okay, cool that you already made it home. Okay, great. So that's what we were talking about some of the activities we do at work. And if you guys remember, we said that we were going to talk about our daily routines. So let me see, we talked about the questions that we have, like yes and no questions. For example, we have two ways to answer. If I ask, for example, Mauricio, do you like Coca-Cola? What are the two possible options to answer?
I like Coca-Cola.
Okay, but there is a short answer, right? There is a short answer. So what's that short answer, guys?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Or
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
no, I don't. Exactly. What
Yes, I
about
do.
it?
Coca-Cola.
Yes, I do, right? Just simply, yes, I do. Okay. And for third person, for example, if I ask, does Shakira love Piqué? So what could be possible answers for that?
Oh, she
does.
doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
No, she
No, she
doesn't,
doesn't.
right? That's most likely how do we call it? Yeah, the right answer. No, she doesn't, right? So yeah, we talked about the questions do or does, that if you ask the question with do, you answer with do. And if you do with does, then you also answer with does, right? We answer with does. Okay, cool. So we have something that we are still pending to do here in the okay, let's see. We're going to move on and continue with this part of the do's and don'ts. Hold on, allow me a minute, because we are about to finish the unit number 2. And we are going to talk also about the daily routines. So let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's see. First of all, we will quickly check these questions and let's see about the things they do and the things they don't, okay? So if you notice, we have 4 people, maybe with the instructions, maybe Sandra. Can you help us read the learning objective, Sandra?
Ask partner question about their daily routine and get answer about my routine.
Okay, so to ask questions about people's routine and also to give answers. So later on, we will see this part, okay? We will talk about our daily routine and we will ask somebody else, hey, what do you do every Monday, every Tuesday, every week, depending on what people do, right? Let's see. So here we have, if you notice, we have 4 people. We have Oneida, Nelly, Ricardo, and Max, right? Those are the 4 people we have. And we will quickly do this short practice because this one we already did it. So let's see what these people do. Can you do me a favor? Let's see, Irving. And read this part. This is the exercise that we are going to do right now. Is the exercise number 3.
Read the information again to answer the question. Compare with the partner.
Compare with a partner, okay? So compare with a partner. So what are we going to do? This part is easy, guys. We have the question. Let's see, can you do me a favor and read the question? Let's see, Jamilet.
Dale con sus compañeros.
Do Oneida and Nelly work with softwares?
Okay. So we have so Oneida and Nelly, right? So they are asking us if they work with softwares. Do they work with softwares? For example, Karina, can you read the part that Oneida does?
¿Mi teacher o la otra Karina?
Karina Rivera, I'm sorry, Karina Rivera.
Solo leerlo.
Yeah, right now only the things that Oneida does.
Create software,
Okay.
install antivirus.
Install antivirus.
Install antivirus.
Okay, good, thank you. And let's see, maybe Damaris, can you read the things that they don't do? Or the things that Nelly don't do?
Tell computer programs, exchange information about programs.
Okay. So these two people, Oneida and Nelly, what can you guys tell? Do they work with softwares? Yes or
Las
Yes,
no?
I
letras
do.
de spam, hijo.
Yes, I do.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if we are talking about
Yeah,
Oneida and Nelly, what would be the answer?
Yes,
Yes, I don't.
No, yes, he is.
yes,
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 he
No,
is.
no, yes,
they,
yes,
They.
yes,
yes,
they,
that's,
yes, they do.
Yes,
yes,
they
they
do.
they,
do.
they
Exactly.
do.
Yes, they do. Okay, so with this information from Oneida and Nelly and Ricardo Mata and Max Pinto is that you are going to answer these questions to see if we have a good understanding of this, okay? When we finish this, later on, we will talk about our daily routine. So get ready because we will also do a role play about our daily routine. Okay, so right now, this is the only exercise that we will work on. Okay, is it clear about what we need to do?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes,
okay, excellent. We will take just a few minutes, maybe about 5 or 6 minutes to start working on this and then we'll check it together, okay? Allow me 1 minute and then I'm sharing this and this is on page number 23, okay?
Esa se me cayó.
Page 23. And guys, remember that if you're not speaking, mute,
No, 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 no.
okay? Because sometimes I get your conversations in the background. Okay, cool. Let me open up the groups and please accept the invite. Okay, there you go.
Now.
No sé si alguien se ofrece para decirnos cómo va leerlo y propone la respuesta de la número 2. ¿Les parece a alguien?
Y ya leímos el otro lado donde dice Ricardo Mata en Max Pinto.
Pero como vamos en orden, está la 1, la 2, no sé cuál quieren resolver. Aquí tenemos la 1, Do Neida and Nelly Work with Software, que él la resolvió.
Sí, just they do.
Podemos ver la 2.
La segunda es Do Neida and Nelly Sales Antivirus.
Alguien que nos proponga para que participemos con todo. La
Pero
leo. ¿Sí?
pero para responder, tendríamos que ver el cuadrito de
La parte de
arriba.
arriba, los cuadritos
Sí.
de arriba.
Vaya.
Ajá, sí, sí.
Pero la otra no, la de
Ajá, la de él está ahí.
Sí,
Ajá.
aquí está. Sí, sí.
esa. Entonces, la respuesta sería...
Cell antivirus.
Ajá.
Yo creo que
No, pero es que el cuadrito dice install antivirus,
sí,
no dice sales.
sí, por eso sería quizás no,
No, they
no,
don't.
they don't. No, they don't.
Ajá. Sí.
Vale. Estamos de acuerdo todos.
No, they do. ¿O cómo?
No, they don't.
They don't.
Que es en negativo, don't.
Ok.
No, they don't. No venden antivirus. ¿Verdad? Pasamos a la siguiente, si gustan.
La
La
tercera.
3. Sí. No sé si alguien puede decirnos cómo, no los puedo ubicar, quiero ver en el grupo, algún voluntario que la lea y proponga la respuesta. O voluntario.
Dice, do Ricardo and Max get money from sales?
Obtienen dinero de, ¿qué? De venta, ¿verdad?
De venta, ajá.
Sí, claro.
Creo que no.
Yo creo que sí. Max.
No, en la parte
Sí,
de abajo
no
donde dice
Ajá,
Max
sería que
Pinto,
no,
dice
ajá, porque,
receive
ajá.
money. Don't receive money.
Sí, tienen razón. Pero Ricardo,
Yes, they do. Yes, they
Ajá.
do work with software.
Porque ahí no tienen negativo. No
Ajá.
lleva no, ni nada de eso, solo es una pregunta.
Quita tu
Ujú.
pantalla, la voy a compartir yo.
Create
Vale.
software, prepare computer. Es que en el segundo es como que Nelly no hace eso. Pero cuando ya preguntan, ya hacen la pregunta si las dos trabajan en...
Ah, pero ya compartió el libro aquí el compañero.
Ah, ya lo se compartieron.
Yo
Ahí
nunca lo
hacía
oí.
más.
Vaya.
Si te fijas y lees los cuadros, están las que no son negativas y están las otras. Y conforme eso te va haciendo las otras preguntas y tenés que sacar, ¿cómo te puedo explicar? Mm, para ver si la pregunta que te hace es conforme a los nombres que están. No sé si me explico.
Sí, es que sí.
Ajá, ahí solo sacas el negativo y lo demás. O sea, hay preguntas con los otros nombres que no están en los cuadritos, que, o sea, no están, pues, o sea, no sé si me explico.
Sí, aquí en la comparación es Oneida Nelly work with, dice Oneida Chicas crea software. Y
Ajá.
Nelly Pineda no vende programas de computadoras y Change, no sé qué es eso. Mm, Cambia
Siempre tiene que ver
información
con
acerca del
programas,
programa.
Pero ¿de cuál
Pero
pregunta?
entonces es,
Sales es como ventas, de la número 3
no,
estamos
la
hablando.
segunda, de exchange information about programs.
De la segunda.
Exchange, ¿qué es?
De los cuadros.
Ujú. Eso
Shade
parece que el
Computer
comparativo.
Programas, no, Exchange Information.
Esa palabra,
Pregunta.
Yo
Exchange
entiendo, niñas,
es
que yo, va,
intercambiar información sobre programas. Exchange
ve,
Information about the program.
Ah, pues yo entiendo que no hacen lo mismo.
Son
yo
2
entiendo
preguntas por
que
cada
sí,
cuadro.
yo entiendo que sí hacen lo mismo. Porque Nelly está negando que ella trabaja en en lo que dice, no, dice que no hace lo de Cell Computer Programs y Exchange Information About Programs. Entonces, no podemos responder en cada una de las preguntas con que ellas hacen algo diferente, porque la pregunta es si ellas hacen lo mismo. Pero yo digo que sí, porque ella está negando que no hace otra cosa, va.
Entonces, ¿qué es lo que le agregaríamos?
Bueno, pero vemos así, póngale que sí, que ellas hacen lo mismo.
Porque si se fija la otra pregunta, dice tú, Oneida, dice en Nelly Cell antivirus y arriba sí dice instalan antivirus.
Que
O
sí
sea,
instalan.
ajá, entonces están hablando ellas que sí, son compañeras, para mí son compañeras, hacen lo mismo, pero por eso Nelly abajo está negando que no, que hace otra cosa. Pero no sé ustedes qué piensan. Porque las preguntas no podemos contestarlas en base a dos respuestas, una pregunta, porque está haciendo la de las dos personas.
Ajá, porque están en el plural.
Ujú.
No, ajá.
Sí, ahí sí es de ahí.
Ajá, por eso te digo, las 2 primeras sí no son negativas.
La otra dice Duoneida and cells antivirus.
Sería que sí instalan.
Sí.
Ajá, sí,
Cell.
las dos,
Creo que hay un error en el libro. Después de la 4 se repiten las siguientes preguntas con número 4. No sé si están de acuerdo con la 3 y la 4.
¿Cómo dijiste? Pero ve,
Vaya, la número 3
la
dice,
4
la número 3 dice que si Ricardo y Max obtienen dinero de la
escriben
venta.
reportes.
No, la 3
Ah, la 3, perdón. Ajá.
obtienen dinero de las ventas.
Ajá.
Y si se fijan en el libro, dice que sí reciben dinero.
Dice, ajá, dice que los dos reciben dinero.
Ajá.
Está diferente. ¿No?
Vale.
¿Sería, dice?
No,
¿Cuál 5?
la, la segunda 4.
Ajá, la segunda
Ah,
Donde
cuadra.
ok.
dice, do
No, they.
Ricardo and Max repair computer. Ahí sería, no, they don't.
Not they don't.
Ajá.
Ok.
O sea que Ricardo Max had money from
No
sales.
reparan computadoras.
La 3
Ajá.
sería no también, ¿va?
Exacto. Ajá, exacto. Ujú.
No, they don't.
La 4 también no.
No, la 4 que está
La 4
La
arriba,
original.
la 4 es yes. Yes, they.
Yes, I do.
Ajá, yes, they do.
I
Porque
o they.
sí,
They.
porque son
Yes.
ellos.
Dos personas. Ajá.
Yes.
Y la 4 que
Y la
sería la 5,
tercera 4 sería yes, they do.
yes.
Ricardo
Ujú.
and Max write reports.
No, they don't.
Esa es la 4. Esa sería yes, they do. Ajá. Y las que están abajo, la 4 que dice, do Ricardo en Max repair computer, sería no, they don't.
Sí.
Que digamos que esa sería la 5.
La 5. Mejor ahí tachémosle para decir la 5.
Ajá.
Do Oneida and Nelly install programs?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Install program. Install.
Le repetimos.
Sí,
Hay que leerlas.
hay que leerlas. Ajá.
Sí.
Voy con la,
¿Quién empieza?
yo voy con la primera vez.
Vaya.
Do Oneida and Nelly work with software?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Okay.
Voy con la 2.
Okay.
Do Oneida and Nelly sell antivirus?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Con la tercera.
Ok,
Ah.
number 3.
Voy con la tercera.
Sí, Nereida,
Okay.
dele.
Perdón. Okay. Do Ricardo and Max get money from sell?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Ajá.
Number 4. La
Yo.
digo yo. ¿Quién?
Ya.
Vaya, pues.
Otra vez lo mismo.
Hey guys, let's see, welcome back. Okay, let's see, welcome back. We'll go ahead and check what you guys got. We'll do this together. So let's see, let me just quickly share my screen and we'll go over the questions and answers. So let's see. Okay, so remember that these are things that they do and things that they don't, okay? Why is it important to know? Because you will be talking about your daily activities, right? Your daily routines. After this, we will have a listening activity, vocabulary, and then you will be the ones talking about your daily routine, what you do in the morning, maybe at noon and at night, okay? So let's see, let's quickly go over the first question. So here we have again Oneida and Nelly, they work together. And then we have Ricardo and Max, right? So let's try to see if they do things or if they don't. Remember, short answers, either yes, they do, no, they don't. It depends on what we are talking about. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna start with, let's see, Sonia, can you take the first one?
Number one.
Yeah, number one.
Do Oneida and Nelly work with softwares? Yes, they do.
Exactly, right? Yes, they do. Excellent. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, they both work with softwares. Okay. Thank you. Let's see now, maybe we can move on with Marlon. What about the second one? Can you read the answer and then the question you have? I mean, the question and the answer.
Do Neida and Nelly say antivirus?
Antivirus, okay.
No, they don't.
No, they don't, right? They don't sell, they install antivirus, but they do not sell it. So it would be no, they don't, right? Okay. Thank you, Marlon. Let's see, maybe with number 3. Let's see, Sarai, can you help us with number 3?
Do Ricard and Max get money from Sal? No, they do. They don't, pardon.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They just see the money pass by, but they don't get the money from the sales. Okay, thank you. Let's see, Mauricio, what about the number 4?
Number 4. Do Ricardo and Max write report? Yes. Uh, yes, they do.
Exactly, right? Yes, they do. They have to write reports, sales reports.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's see, maybe with the next one, Jancy. Hold on, I'm going to mute everyone.
Do Ricardo and Max repair computers?
Okay.
No, they don't.
They don't, right? So no, they don't. They do not repair computers. Not at all. Okay, and the last one, hold on, I'm going to mute everyone because I'm listening to a soap opera or something in the background. I don't know. Let's see, Karen, can you take the last one?
Do you need a Nelly install programs? The answer, yes, they do.
Exactly, right? Yes, they do. They are from IT department, right? From the IT department. Okay, so excellent. Yes, they do. Okay, remember that we will be talking later about things that we do and things that we don't. Okay, excellent. So for this, right now we are going to have a listening activity and also a poll to see how much you guys have understood. Remember, we will be talking about things we do and things that we don't. Okay, so let's see, we are going to test how much we understand from this activity. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going to share my computer sound only, and then let's see how much we understand. We are going to listen to this twice, okay? So make sure that you pay attention. Let's see. Okay. Okay, cool then. Now let me play this. Let me know if you can get it.
So, what's your usual day like?
Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's listen. Again, don't worry. You don't have to answer anything right now. Just listen, okay? No more.
You always seem so busy. So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7 so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
So when do you work on your website? You said one time that you create it at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours in the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has the toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons.
Wow.
That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay. So now let's discuss from 1 to 10, how much did you understand? ¿Qué tanto entendimos? Let's see.
4, teacher.
A 4, okay, it's okay.
4, teacher.
A 4.
5.
5. Okay, Nereida says 5. Karen?
4, teacher.
A 4. Let's see, Sonia?
6.
A 6. Okay, Sandra?
4.
Okay, a 4. Damaris, Emerson, what about you guys?
4.
5 or 6.
Okay, a 5 or 6. Okay, Liliana?
4, teacher.
Okay, now I'm going to share the questions, okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute to read the questions, and we will listen to this one more time, okay? Let's see. Let me know if you can see the questions right now. Can you see them? There are 6 questions. Can you see them? Okay, you have 1 minute to read the questions. Go ahead and check what we are talking about.
Does the man get up? Okay. Does he get to what does he do with his family around 6. So, okay.
Remember, you don't have to answer right now because we need to listen a second time.
Interesting. What? What's his name? That's not say about his wife. In school, he has to teach school.
Esto tendríamos que responder ahorita nosotros, teacher.
No, you don't have to answer. Right now, you just need to read. Remember, just read.
Teacher, yo contesté y solo una contesté y se me envió.
No, you don't have to answer. Remember, I told you, read.
Ahorita
Read
only
the
listen.
questions. Listen, and right now, read the questions. I didn't say you have to answer right now. Not
Okay,
at
thank
all.
you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Not at all. But don't worry, we will still listen to the conversation once again, but you don't have to answer. Okay, now, did you finish reading the questions?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Yes.
now we are going to listen to this one more time, and now you will be able to answer.
No.
Okay, there you go.
Yo lo contesté, teacher.
No, I didn't tell you to answer
También.
them, remember?
Me too.
Yo solo una le dije de escuchar, teacher.
Ah, you
Yo
see,
iba
that's
con
what
todo.
happens. That's what happens when you don't follow instructions. Let me play once again. Okay, here we go.
So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7 so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
So when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours of the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has the toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons.
Wow.
That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay, now you can answer.
Teacher,
Yes?
I don't understand the question 5.
Yes.
Question 5.
Yes.
Let me see, hold on. We are going to do it once again, hold on.
Oh, no.
Hey, no lo puedo enviar, teacher.
No, don't worry, we will do it one more time. I'm duplicating it so we can do it again. Okay, hold on. Number 5. I don't know why it shows unentitled. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just editing the. I don't know why. So what time does the man get up? Get to work? What they do around 6:30? After the kids go to bed? Okay. This one is in blank. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So in total, there are 5. Okay, can you guys see the questions once again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now you may answer. Okay. Do you want to listen to this one more time before you answer?
Yes.
Okay. Don't
Yes,
answer
please.
yet. Let's listen and then we select the answers. Okay. Here we go. Please listen. No answer yet. Okay.
So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7 so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
So when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours in the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has the toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons.
Wow.
That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay, now you can answer. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Think about it, and now you can answer and send the responses. Go ahead.
Le podemos dar submit ya.
Yes, if you have selected all the answers, you may submit them.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for you maybe 2 minutes. Go ahead. Okay, maybe we're going to find new words in this part, new vocabulary. Okay, let me see. Right now I have 26 people. I'm just missing 3 people to answer the poll. Okay, only 2 people missing. I have 27 out of 29. And we will check. We will go over this to check the vocabulary, and then we will see whether you have the correct answers or not. Okay, 27. I'm still missing 2 people. Only 1 person missing now. Okay, now I have 100%. 28 out of 28. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much for going over this. Now, before we check it together, let me quickly share my screen. So we are going to go over the script, okay? The script, we will have time to check it in the groups, and then we will go over the vocabulary. Okay, let me see. Let me get a screenshot of the vocabulary that we have here. Let me send it. Okay, so that's some vocabulary that we are going to learn tonight, guys. So let's see. So how did you feel this activity? Is it easy, medium, or difficult?
Medium.
Medium. Medium.
Difficult, teacher.
Okay, some of you say difficult, medium. Okay, cool. Let's check. So this is something that we will go over in the groups. I'm going to share the link so we can check the vocabulary together. But before we do that, let's check it. I have a woman and a man, 2 people, right? We have 2 people. So, okay, here we go. Again, we have a woman and a man. So maybe we are going to start exchanging, but maybe the woman, let's see. Let's see, Paola, can you do the part for the woman? And when I tell you to stop, then we change with somebody else. And let's see, for the man, maybe, hold on. Luis, can you do the part for the man?
Okay.
In the role play?
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, let's see. Pao, when you are ready, you can start. And there will be a point that I will say, I'm going to interrupt, and we will move it to somebody else, okay? Go ahead, Paola.
So what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy?
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Well, do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7. So I can't catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it's stopped right in front of my office.
Okay, excellent, guys. Thank you very much. Now we will give the opportunity to somebody else. So the bus stops right in front of the office, right? Let's see, Jancy. Can you do the part for the woman?
Okay.
And maybe for the man, let's see, Marlon, maybe you can take the part for the man, and there will be a point that I will tell you to stop, so we can also give the chance to somebody else. Go ahead, Marlon.
Around 5 o'clock. Then we are dinner around 6:30. And my wife and I read and pray with the kids on 8.
Until 8 or so. Okay.
Teacher, me perdí.
We are in this part, Jancy, this one that I'm
Okay.
selecting. Okay.
Okay. So when do you work on your website? You say one time, then you create it at home?
Well, my my wife, permítame, and I often watch TV or talk on 10 o'clock. She then often read while I work on my seat and on
Site.
submitting
On my site.
on my site and submitting style
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
early hours of the morning, but I try to finish everything by
Great.
1 or 2.
Quiet.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Wait, yeah, but it is important to live a balanced life, enjoy what I do, but you have to see time for the family and yourself.
I agree.
But that, but I think my wife has the toughest
Toughest.
job. She spent her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, boy, bullying, bullying sería ahí, teacher.
Buying.
Buying,
Buying.
buying. Groceries, taking the kids to play, to piano,
Piano
work,
lessons.
lesson. Wow, that full-time job, but she enjoy what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're busy but lucky man.
Lucky man. Lucky man.
I think so too.
I think so too. Okay. Cool, guys. So here, now that we read the script, how much did you understand from 1 to 10? Now that we check the script. Ahora que ya lo leímos, how much do you understand? Do we understand more right now? Was it easy, medium, or difficult? What do you think?
Medium.
Still medium. Ah, okay, still medium.
Teacher, porque hay palabras que, bueno, por mi parte estoy comenzando a ver y cuesta un poquito pronunciarlas, pero en base al ejemplo y a practicarlo, podemos llegar a hacerlo más fácil.
Exactly. So that is the main purpose. For these listening activities, we need to listen, we read, and we have to practice, right? The more you practice, the better. So right now, I'm going to do the part for both the woman and the man, and you repeat after me. But the only thing is that repeat it on your own. Solo repítanlo para ustedes, because if not, we have 30 people speaking at the same time, okay? So now you can go on mute, everyone on mute. I'm going to say it, and then you repeat it for yourself only. Todos en mute ahorita. And do it just for yourself. Okay, so we don't have, because right now we are 29 people. So we don't have 20. Okay, let me mute everyone. Okay, good. Please repeat after me. I'll try to go over this. Let me see. Let me annotate it. And where is it? Okay, here we go. Now you can see it. Okay, great. Let's start. So what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy. Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m.
Well, I usually get up
at 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6. Why do you get up so early?
Why do you get up so early? Why do you get up so early?
So why do you get up so early? Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7. So I can catch a bus at, what time does it say? Hold on, I can't see. At 7 o'clock. So I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk from the bus stop from my house. And what time do you get to work? Oh, my bus takes about an hour to get there. but it stops right in front of my office. That's nice. And what time do you get off work? Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30. And my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so. So, when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home. Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site. Site, this word is site, okay? And I sometimes stay up until the early hours of the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2. And then you get up at 5 a.m.? Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for the family and yourself. I agree. But I think my wife has the toughest job. Toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons. Wow, that's a full-time job. She enjoys what she does. Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man. I think so too. Okay, cool. Now we have to practice it. So what do we need to do, guys? In the groups, because you know the only way that we have to practice more is if we practice it even more in the groups. So let me see, maybe we are going to do it in trios only. Let me see. You know what? The groups that we'll create will be 4 people in each group, okay? 4 people in each group. Imagine if I'm with Sonia, Liliana, Marlon, and Sandra, the first time we listen, right? We listen. And then Sonia and I practice it. Sonia and I, we practice it. Then the second time, Liliana and Marlon practice it. And after we do that, what I need you guys to do is to find the new words, okay? Number 1, listen. Number 2, practice. And number 3, you can underline or you can write down the new vocabulary, okay? So when we finish the activity, we will check, teacher, what is the meaning of get off? What is the meaning of sometimes? What is the meaning of catch a bus, right? So do we understand the objective of the activity? So
Yes,
again,
teacher.
Yes, teacher,
listen,
yes.
practice,
Practice.
get new
Yes, teacher.
vocabulary, okay?
Very
Yes.
clear.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, cool. Let's see, Karen, just to make sure that we understood, what are we going to do in this activity, Karen?
I don't understand, teacher.
Ah, okay, she didn't understand. Don't worry. I'm going to, number 1, I'm going to share the link, okay? Let's see. Can you check if you can open the link? And then yes, what are we gonna do? Yes, teacher. Okay. You guys are funny. Okay, can you try to open the link?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. So what are we going to do, guys? Number 1, we are going to be in groups of 4 people. I have 28. I guess maybe there will be only one group of 5 people. So number 1, what are we going to do? in the groups, we are going to listen to this, okay? So I'm in my group right now with 4 more people. Guys, let's listen, okay?
So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m.
Okay, we finish, right? We listen. And then we say, okay, Mauricio and Sandra, you go first, okay?
Okay.
So Mauricio, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're the man or the woman, and then you practice part of the conversation, and then the other people in the group, maybe Liliana and Karen, do the other part, okay? Now,
Okay.
after you read, then you get the new words, okay? For example, what is the meaning of wife, right? I
Yes.
don't know the meaning
Both.
of wife. Okay, so 3 things. Number 1, listen.
Listen.
Number 2,
Practice.
practice. And number 3,
New
New
vocabulary.
words.
new vocabulary. Perfect. You guys are very smart, very intelligent. Excellent. So I'm going to give you maybe about 5 or 6 minutes. And remember, the main objective that you go into the groups
What?
is that you
20 minutes.
practice.
Okay.
No, 20 minutes too much. I'll see. I'll see how much time. But remember, the main objective is that you practice. Así que por favor, cuando estén en el grupo, lo que tienen que hacer es practicar, porque si de repente no aparece alguien, no va a tener el mismo tipo de práctica que sus demás compañeros. And that is the main objective. Because if imagine how much we're going to take to practice the same conversation if we are 30 people. Si somos los 30, una conversación en toda la clase, right? So the main objective is that all of you practice, okay? Excellent then. Now I'm going to recreate the groups and hold on. Maybe if I make 6 groups, okay, we're gonna have 4 to 5 people in each group. There you go, guys. Please accept the invite.
No me aparece unirme al grupo, teacher.
Belki, I'm going to resend the invite. Let's see, hold on. Revise si le aparece, Belki. That's weird, porque ya le envié la invitación. Aquí aparece.
Hágalo de nuevo, teacher.
Ahorita. Revise ahorita.
to walk to the bus.
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7, 6:40, so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It take me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
Okay.
And what time do you get to work?
And what time do you get to work?
Well, my bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
My bus take about an hour to get there, but I stop right in front of my office.
An hour.
Nice.
An hour.
What time do you get off work?
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8. Huh?
Or so.
Okay.
Ok, ahora que participen los otros dos.
Me avisan, estoy listo.
Eso.
What about the woman?
Llámale, Cari.
Yo.
Well, when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home.
Well,
So when do you work on your website? You say one time that you create it at home.
well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours in the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
Donde dice huele, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Espérame, pues esto dice, well, my wife is on my watch TV or tal until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on site. And some way I stay up until the early hours of the morning. But I still finish everything by on the 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well,
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
Hello? Ay, se desconectó Carlos.
Looking.
Ahí está.
No se puede.
Kimberly.
Hola.
Continúe usted porque al parecer se desconectó el compañero.
Ok, ¿por dónde se quedó Carlos?
Ahí está el puntero.
Yo voy a ser el hombre.
Ajá.
Vaya.
Or two.
What day you get to spy?
Well, yeah, but it's so important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for the family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has to toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons. Wow, that's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you read and busy, good looking man.
But look at me. I think so too.
Okay.
Vaya.
Bueno, otra
Remember
vez.
that the word is toughest, right?
¿Cómo?
When he says but I
Toughest.
think my wife has the toughest job.
Toughest.
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 Como F.
Toughest. Yeah, like a letter
Toughest.
F. Toughest.
Toughest.
Toughest job.
Toughest.
Mhm.
Toughest
Okay.
job. Okay.
What is the
One more
meaning
time.
toughest?
Toughest, tough, it's a synonym of difficult.
Mm,
Difficult.
okay.
So taking care of the family is a difficult job.
Okay.
Bueno, otra vez. Alma, ahora, ¿cuál fui yo? Ahora usted
Eh,
woman y yo men.
no, sería al revés, Karen.
Al revés. Ah, vaya, vaya.
Usted
Ah, pues ya.
woman y Alma the man.
What's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, usually get around 5 and work and computer and think.
Ahí es computer.
Pero sí.
Toughest, algo así.
Teacher, justo a tiempo.
Toughest. Toughest.
Toughest.
Toughest.
She toughest job.
Toughest job.
She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying, ahí, ¿cómo es, teacher?
Buying groceries.
Buying groceries.
Buying
Grocery.
groceries, taking the kids to piano lesson. Wow, that's a full-time job. But she enjoys what she does. She does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think I I think Soto. ¿Cómo es?
Tú.
Suto. I think Suto. Oh my God.
Va la otra pareja.
Qué fuerte. Qué fuerte.
Teacher. Teacher.
Yes, Elvin.
De un
Dígale.
teléfono no se puede reproducir el audio, ¿verdad?
Yes, you can.
Porque
No,
We can, teacher.
estuve intentando y no pude poner el audio, teacher.
The thing is that when you select the option to share, hay una opción en compartir que tiene que ser audio y la pantalla. That's why.
¿En dónde? Aquí en Zoom, teacher.
Ajá, but can you stop sharing? Ahorita deje de compartir.
Ajá. Pero ahorita.
Y vuelva a
Vaya.
compartir, pero tiene que salirle una opción que también dice audio.
Compartir, dice.
Ujú.
Compartir cámara, pantalla, documento, Microsoft.
No me sale, teacher. Bueno, aquí me
That's
sale
weird.
una que dice pantalla, me sale aquí.
Okay, maybe from your cell phone. If you want, I can play it for you. I'm going to play it for you. Okay. Let me see.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay. So let me play it so you can listen to this at least once. Okay? Pay attention. Here we go.
So, what's your usual day like? You always seem so busy.
Well, I usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7 so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus takes about an hour to get there, but it stops right in front of my office.
That's nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. Then we eat dinner around 6:30, and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 8 or so.
So when do you work on your website? You said one time that you created at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk until 10 o'clock. She then often reads while I work on my site, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours in the morning, but I try to finish everything by 1 or 2.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.?
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for family and yourself.
I agree.
But I think my wife has the toughest job. She spends her whole day taking care of the family, taking the kids to school, working in the garden, buying groceries, taking the kids to piano lessons.
Wow.
That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy but lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay.
I think so too.
I'm going to leave it here so you can just look up the new words.
Okay. Vale, tocaría a Víctor la práctica.
¿A mí con quién?
¿Con quién está?
Conmigo.
Con Karina.
Con
Ahorita, Cari.
Karina.
Quiero ver. Dice, usted empieza, Cari.
Sí. So what you usually day like? You always saying so busy?
Well, usually get up around 5 a.m. and work on the computer until 6.
Why do you get up so early?
Well, I have to leave home at 20 to 7, so I can catch a bus at 7 o'clock. 20 minutes to talk to the bus stop from my house.
And what time do you get to work?
My bus take about an hour to get there, but I stop right in front of my office.
Thanks. Nice. And what time do you get off work?
Around 5 o'clock. 10 we're at dinner around 6 6:30. 6:30 I and my wife and I read and play with the kids until 18 or so.
Okay, this word is dinner.
Dinner.
Dinner, read until 8.
Until 8.
Until 8. Okay, cool. Go ahead, continue.
So, when do you work on your website? You say one time, thank you, great, eat at home.
Well, my wife and I often watch TV or talk out or until 10 o'clock. She think of often often read while I work on my side, and I sometimes stay up until the early hours of the morning, but I try to finish
Oops, I'm sorry. Here, I try to
okay,
finish.
but I try to finish every day by everything by one of two.
And then you get up at 5 a.m.
Well, yeah, but it's important to live a balanced life. I enjoy what I do, but you have to set aside time for the family and yourself.
I agree.
Agree, agree.
Agree.
But I think my wife has the ¿cómo era, teacher?
Toughest.
Toughest, has the toughest job. She spends her work taking care of family, take kids to school, working off the garden, buying
Buying
groceries,
groceries.
buying groceries, take, taking the kids to piano lessons. That's a full-time job, but she enjoys what she does.
What she does.
What
What
she
she
does.
does. What
What
she
she
does.
does. What she does.
Well, I sound like you're a busy, bad-looking man.
Lucky, but lucky man.
Lucky man.
I think so too.
Okay, cool guys. Thank you then. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna check. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't know if Kari or Jancy were going to say something. No.
Mm, teacher,
Mhm.
la primera pregunta, lo que pregunta la mujer, el like, ¿a qué se refiere al final?
When she says,
So,
what's
what?
what's your day like? So what's your
Mm,
day like is like, ¿cómo es tu día? Right? What's your day like?
mm,
Mhm.
es al final, entonces, el cómo
Mhm.
prácticamente.
Yeah,
Ok,
what's your day like? Exactly.
ok. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Let me check the other groups and we have to go back so we can check the new words, okay? Thank you
Ok.
then. Okay, let's see. We are waiting for the rest.
Right.
Okay. Okay, we should have everyone back. Thank you very much
Okay.
for going over this, guys. So how was it? Did you find new words? New vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Okay, cool. Let's quickly go over the vocabulary that you found. So let's see. Let me quickly share my screen and I'm just going to leave it here. So tell me, what are some of the new words, new vocabulary that we learned?
Jeff of work.
Get off
Sí.
work. So get off work is the time that you leave. For example, I get off work at 6 p.m. What time do you get off work?
9 a.m.
4:30 p.m. Who else said a different time? For example, if I ask Karina Canales, what time do you get off work?
Sometimes 4 p.m. or sometimes 6 p.m.
Okay, so it depends. Okay, great. Elvin, what about you? What time do you get off work?
On 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m., right? So you can say, I get off work at 5 p.m., right? When you finish, when you finish work, okay? So besides get off work, did you find any other one? Besides get off work, let's see, new words.
Until.
Until 8 or so. Until is until the time that something ends. For example, we finish the class until 10 p.m. What is the meaning of until?
Hasta.
Exactly. We finish until 10 p.m. Right. Okay. Any other one?
Catch.
Okay. Catch is not literally when you have a ball and you throw it and then you catch it, right? So it can be, for example, if I have a ball right now and I say, hey, you catch it, and then you catch it, right? But in this case, catch, you can catch a bus, catch a
Puede
taxi,
tomar el autobús.
catch a plane. Exactly. So what would be the meaning of catch in this case?
What side? 5 p.m.
Exactly. You catch the bus, right? No necesariamente que uno cacha el bus, but you take the bus, right? Catch. Okay. Exactly. Any other one, guys? Any other word?
Often.
Stay up. Stay
I'm
up.
sorry?
Stay up.
Stay up. And the other one who said often?
Ajá, arribita. Ahí mismo dice.
Often watch
She often reads. Okay, so often is a frequency adverb to tell how often we do things. For example, how often do you read a book? What is the meaning of often?
A menudo.
Exactly. So she often reads while the guy is working in the computer, right? And these other words, stay up. For example, stay up is when you don't sleep. Okay, let me give you an example. On December 24th, when we are celebrating, dancing, cumbiones, listen, we stay up all night. So what is the meaning of stay up? Hey, up. So what is the meaning of stay up? Not necessarily. So stay.
Despierto.
Exactly.
Despierto.
So stay up es quedarse despierto, right? Stay up, right? Hey, we need to stay up until 1 a.m. So imagine this guy, he stays up until 2 a.m. and then he gets up at 5 a.m. So how many hours does he sleep?
3.
3 hours. I would not be able to do that at all. Sleeping 3 hours? No, I would be dead by the next week. A la siguiente semana caigo muerto ahí. So that is the meaning of stay up, right? Stay up all night. So, hey, tonight I stay up until 11 p.m., right? I
Yeah.
usually stay up until 11 or sometimes midnight. Okay, let me scroll down a little. More words. Did you find any other words?
Set aside. I see.
Let's see. Set aside. Okay, so this word, set aside, it means that it's something like this. Set aside is similar to reserve time, right? You set aside time for your family. And then he also says that he set aside for himself. Ajá. Es como que él aparta ese tiempo para su familia, right?
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
So he reserves or he sets aside the time. You can also say that you set aside money, right? For example, if you want to buy something for Christmas, if you want to buy, what do we usually buy for Christmas? What do we buy?
New clothes.
New clothes. Okay, so this is an example. I am setting aside money to buy new clothes or new shoes, right? El estreno for December. So we set aside the money, right? We can set aside money for fireworks, like the estrellitas and all that, for a PlayStation 5, for
A new night.
PlayStation 4, for a pair of Nike shoes. I don't know. It depends on what you
For the
like.
beers.
For the beers, to buy beers. Yeah, Emerson
New
is, I'm going to give you an example. Emerson is setting aside some money for
Buy a beers.
to buy beers.
Voy, voy ahí.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the meaning of set aside.
Teacher. Toughest.
I'm sorry? Toughest.
Toughest.
Okay. This word, toughest, tough, the word tough is a synonym to difficult, okay? Difficult. So he says that his wife has the toughest job because she takes care of the kids, right? They have 2 kids. And then his wife is the one taking care of the kids, right? So it is difficult to take care of kids. Who has kids here? Kids? I have one kid. I have one kid almost learning to walk. So it is difficult to take care of him. My wife does a great job taking care of our child, but it is a difficult job. Okay.
Okay.
Any other one? Do you know the meaning of groceries?
Grocery. Grocery.
Okay, so if you don't know what groceries are, we go to the market to buy groceries. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So what are the groceries?
Verduras.
Yeah, exactly. The things that you go and buy at the supermarket, right?
Cosas del supermercado.
El mercado.
Exactly, like vegetables, fruits,
Meat.
cheese, beans, what else?
Chicken.
Chicken,
Cheaper.
Cheese.
cheese, cream. The bread, right? Pan francés. Yeah. The beers, no, the
Coffee.
beers, no.
The
Coffee.
coffee.
Beer, beer.
I don't know if you would consider
Ay,
that
no
as a
me
grocery.
expulsaba a decir otra
Venado
vez.
light.
No, Venado Light is not a grocery, guys. It's not part of groceries.
Pero es importante para
Caña
manejar la
rica.
comida.
Rico, andar ambientado.
Okay, now let's check the answers. Let me share. Can you see the results? Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you, for example, Sonia, can you read number 1 and tell us your answer? We will see. So if you see, I mean, we had 6, 7, and 5 a.m. So Sonia, can you
Okay.
give us the answer? The question and answer.
Okay. What time does the man get up? At 5 a.m.
Man.
The man, what time does the man get up? Okay, so what is the correct answer, guys?
At 5 a.m.
At 5.
At 5 a.m. Exactly.
Yes.
At 5. So for the ones who chose at 5, that is a 45% of you got the correct answer, okay? The remaining 55%, 6 and 7 a.m., no.
No.
Let's see, Marlon. Thank you, Sonia. Let's see, Marlon. Can you read number 2?
What time does he get to work?
Okay, so what time does he get to work? What's the correct answer?
At 8 a.m.
Is it 8 a.m.?
7 a.m. No.
10 a.m.?
At 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m.
He catches the bus at 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m. he gets on la 44, right? Or la 101D. But he gets to work in how much time?
At 8 a.m.
Exactly, at 8 a.m., 1 hour. So only a 17% of you have the correct answer, okay? 8 a.m. Okay, let's see, Nicolas. Can you read number 3?
What does the wind with family around 6 p.m.
6:30 p.m. So what do they do? What do they do around 6:30 p.m.?
They eat dinner.
Exactly, they eat dinner, right? So if you have number 2, a 46% of you have the correct answer, okay? They eat dinner at around 6:30 p.m. Okay, number 4, let's see, maybe Liliana, can you read and give us your answer?
Ahorita, teacher.
Number 4.
What do the man and his wife do after the king go to bed?
After the kids go to bed, right? So what do they do? What is the correct answer?
They watch TV.
They watch TV.
Exactly. So an 83% of you got it correct, right? They watch TV.
TV.
Okay. And let's see the last one, maybe Karina Canales. Can you read the last one, number 5?
What is one thing the man does not say about his wife?
So one thing that the man says that does not say about his wife. Let's see. So Kari, what is one thing that he does not say?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, what about the rest? What do you guys think?
Answer two. She goes shopping for food.
No, no, no.
She has.
So one thing that he does not say about his wife.
She has to.
Shopping for food.
They are children to school.
What he does not say is the last one. She helps the kids with their homework. They don't mention that, okay? So only at 28% of you got the correct answer, okay? So she does not help the kids to do their homework, right? Probably the kids do their homework on their own. Okay. I sort of
Teacher,
yes, Paul.
I am confused. Porque tampoco dice que va a comprar comida. O sea, está bien también esa respuesta.
Yeah. The thing is that they mention about the groceries, Pau. So the groceries, is the food like vegetables, the vegetables, cheese. We said that Venado Light is not a grocery, right? Yeah, but the vegetables, food, meat, chicken, and all that counts as food, Pau. So that's why the only thing that he does not mention is about the helping the kids with their homework. Okay. Okay. Good, guys. Excellent. So it's 10 p.m. Tomorrow, I want you to get ready and check this because tomorrow we will talk about our daily routine. Okay, get ready because we will be doing a role play. And you are going to talk about in the morning, I get up at 5 a.m. At 7, I go to work. I catch the bus at 8 and so on. Okay. Great. But for now, we are going to leave it here and we will continue tomorrow. Thank you very much for making it tonight.
Good night, teacher.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
good night,
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Perdón, buenas noches.
Good night.